So I made this little base, and this is my stem. I'm gonna make like a little statue with a flower. I'm using this little bottle to make my leaf have a curve to it so that it's not all flat. Again, I'm just practicing with a new pen, so it's not going to be exactly, how I would love it, but I don't want to just waste the filament, so I'm doing something with it. 3D pen, it's all about building up to make your design. Don't ever give up, because what starts off looking terrible, as you go, it just starts to take form. And again, the more you use this, the better you'll get at it.
Approximately where they are right now? Know exactly where they are. Convenience store off Heritage. Brisbane parked there for 3 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna get a patrol car there right away.
Whoops.
What are you doing? He's fine, he's fine. Wanna take his van? What? I don't want to get out of the GPS. Yeah, but we might need to get something into this thing. Get it out now. Let's go. Hop in. Let's go.
Now you can cut off the strings when you're finishing. And now you're going to use your pen as your glue.
Whatever unit in the city is going to be keeping an eye out for the vehicle. I'm going to head out. Are you going to be hanging around here for a bit in case I have more questions? Definitely. Okay. Here's my card. Give me a call if you think of anything else, all right? Sure.
Sorry, I got my TV on. I just like to have it on as background noise. Don't even know what's going on over there. It's just, I don't know. A lot of times I have my TV on just because it's like background. I'm loving this, even though this is just like a practice thing. I'm actually loving it. I muted that. So just cut off your little extras here and there. Go gentle and they won't fly. Whoops, that one flew. Just when I told you to go gentle, mine flew across the bed. I know, I'm always sitting on my bed. It's so comfortable. It has memory foam, and my pillows are old school memory foam, the kind that is really good. And then my bed also has it has a memory foam pad I put on it, and in between that is a 6-inch feather bed. Yeah, it's soft. So there's our first leaf for my flower, and I'm going to mount it here. And like I showed you before, I may not have enough green to do 2 leaves. I don't know. Well, I have all that other green. But I just use this, and you could use whatever you have. I kind of messed this one up because I'm not holding it right, but it really doesn't matter. The base is so unimportant. I'm going to get rid of line number 2. Which one is that one? Put this down. Remember that that tip is really hot. I cut off that. I'm going to cut off that right there. I'm going to cut off that and that. I don't know why, but it is so much easier to do when I'm not filming, if that makes any sense. Everything goes so easier when I'm not filming. I gotta tell you that this, when I wasn't filming, stuck to it. It was like everything goes right. And then I film and everything goes wrong. It's not sticking, and I need it to stick for the curve. Ah, can't get it to stick. Let me see if I can get some legs on it, and that'll stick it. It was stuck. It was so stuck. So now I got my bones. Now I can hold it. Just again, remember that that is hot. Oh, come on, Diane. Cheating, and I'm using the tip of my gun to melt the stuff back over. Cheater, cheater, cheater. I keep calling it a gun. I know it's not a gun. It reminds me of a glue gun, so I think that's why I keep calling it a gun. But it works. It works, it works. Although it's making me a little black. I can deal with that. Uh-oh, stuck. My son loves when I do art. Thinks I'm this fantastic artist, and I guess all kids, you know, look at their parents like, wow, but he cracks me up. He just thinks that I'm like the bomb. And so he will freak over this. It's really looking good. I only have a little bit of green left on this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this on, and then I can work on it some more, you know, from on it. I just want the same color to be sticking it so that it goes well. I saw that one company had like a holder, like for you to hold it. Not you to hold it, but you know, like when you want it to, like a fountain pen. Can't think of what those things are called. So you see we got the two leaves on there. I got a little bit of this green left, so I'm going to build up some more. I really used a lot building the stem because I wanted to make it a little bit rounded. So I really used a lot on the stem. I don't know if that was a little quick telling you. Yes, it's out of green. So now I'll do some trimming again, get off some of these little fly pieces. If your scissors can't get in there, I would imagine you could use your razor to get out. Like, there's a lot of little fine hairs in here. I'm going to use the scissors, and then if they're really fine, I'm going to use the tip of the pen to melt them as well. But that's so far what we've got. I'm thinking I'm going to mount it on here and then put the flower up here. So I've got blue. Maybe I'll go for blue. I want to get rid of these greens in here. Although nothing would bother. Any color will do. I don't know if that's going to work for me because the other, I don't think this is plastic. I think this is the ABS, whatever that is. And the plastic seems a little bit more pliable, if that makes any sense. So here, this is done, and it ain't bending. It is. It's not bending anywhere. If it bends, it breaks. So I guess I'm not gonna use any of that then. I'm gonna have to go with my own. Always make sure you have a flat end. This one's nice and flat because it can't grab it. Since I put it down, it's no longer at the temperature. Once it's at the proper temp, oh, we got some more green. I'm going to go in with the green. Oh, I'm going to lose that little bit of green. I forgot about that. Just trying to see who needs some going over on. This here will do good. I have just got to watch out for when the blue starts coming in. Any sign of blue, and I need to pack it up. Really goes far. I mean, I'm surprised at how far. Oh, blue is starting. I actually heard the difference. I should have realized the sound, but let me see if I can get that. A little bit of blue off. Ah, my OCD. I hate it because the blue is really not that big a deal. And if it really bothered me, I could make a bug or something, a little butterfly on there, cover it up if it really drove me nuts. So I have to think about what kind of flower I want to make. And I think I'm going to have to start on the tip, just building up. Let's see, I think Fast Rabbit. I would really love that curve accent again, but it's really hard to do. I mean, everything's easier when I'm not trying to show you how to do it, that's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, that works nice. I think I want it a little bit bigger. You know, just use whatever you have. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Like, look, I'm using an old Vicks jar. That's not working. Again, you don't like something? Snip, snip. I wish it was cool enough to do on my finger, but I know it's not. What I could do is just make my petals here again. And then transfer them.